Hello everybody. And it's been a few weeks since I did an update. I was doing one every week on the 75-gallon green Jade tank. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I've done one. I think this will be week 11, week 12. I don't know anymore, but we're getting to be about a dozen months into this thing. Or a dozen weeks into it. So, well, almost a quarter of a year. So we are a quarter into this, and it's getting to the point where the Ludwigia is going to need trimmed. I would say, look at this great big stem just floating in the filter current, drifting around. Look how thick it is over here, all the way up to the top of the tank. Nice red on top. The green jades are populating quite nicely. I'd say there's close to 100 in here. At this point, the moss, I mean, that's the star of the tank. Well, shrimp are, but I could not be happier. That's all. Looks orange. I have to call him out. But I'm pretty happy. I mean, the green jades look a lot better on a dark substrate. But I guess with this, if the ones that are green now, you know they're super good. So there are quite a few shrimp. I mean, there's a lot of them. There's really not that many really bad ones either. I mean, some of them could be called out, and I will get to that here pretty soon. I mean, it's really doing good. And that moss is pretty freaking amazing, I'd say. The Ludwigia, wow. I was worried about not having enough to start it, and I just got, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little stems. A couple of them were a couple clumps. And they're just, I mean, they're doing amazing. The Ludwigia. I mean, the moss, I've done it several times now, so I knew the moss would work. And this has been I have been giving it a dose of ferts. So I think I've been fertilizing since I started it. Because I'd quit fertilizing completely when I got this tank going. I give it an EI dose, which I'm not even, I give it one EI dose once a week when I do a top off or change the water. And that's usually Friday or Saturday. And I just did I did really small water changes this week on some tanks. This tank didn't get any water, it just got topped off. But I mean, it's pretty nice. Still got the background in there. One of these days, that background will go. I think it'll look even better. But I have not got to that point yet. So I figure here in a couple months, by the time spring rolls around, there'll be hundreds of green jades in here. They do so good. The whole time I've had this green jade line, And both, I still have my original colony going. I have yet to see a green jade dead. A dead green jade. I mean, I don't get too many dead shrimp anymore in any of them, but this line, my God, I ain't seen a dead one yet. I still see some of the originals that stood out. I still see them from time to time. They're all still alive. I mean, none of them passed. So this is a tough, hardy line of shrimp. That's for sure. A little bit. I cleaned the outside of the glass today before I made this video. There's a little bit of algae growing on the inside. Not a lot. But I mean, this is turning out to be a heck of a tank. And it is in the front room of my house, so people come over. There's what they see. You know, it's not a rack of cement blocks and 2x4s, and it's got a nice stand and canopy, and you know, it's a nice respectable tank to have in your living room. However, I might run that. We'll clean the house. Cats killed and spilled all my house plants I try to have, so that's what this corner used to be. It was a ficus tree and a great big peace lily. But the cats killed the ficus tree by using it as a litter box and dumped the peace lily that was in that. Made a mess. Figured just a matter of time before they killed it too. I'm thinking that might be a big enough spot. Put a couple 75 gallons. I am thinking. I'm really digging the whole 75-gallon shrimp tank thing. I really, really am. And 75 gallons. It's the biggest glass tank I've ever owned. I have 2 of them currently. I've had them before in the past as well. It's my favorite size tank. It's not ridiculous big, but it's a big, significantly large tank, I feel. And it's a good sized aquascape on. You get plenty of room. And even though I just keep little guppies and little shrimp. Looks like I might need to do a dose of peroxide. We got a little bit of algae going on in the moss. A little bit. I mean, there's lots of shrimp. Lots of green jades. And now there's enough of them that they're, you look up in the little boogie, they're up in there too. There's one swimming around. I mean, it's really a nice thing to sit and watch. It's peaceful and relaxing, and I think it's pretty. So, I'm really liking it a lot. I think I could replicate it a couple more times. Different kinds of shrimp. Different scape. I think from now on I'm going to do 75-gallon tanks. Even if it's just going to be a shrimp tank. Because I'm really liking it. So I see more 75-gallon shrimp tanks in my future. So, hope you all enjoyed this tank as much as or just a little bit. I mean, I enjoyed it quite a bit, sitting here and looking at it all the time. So, thank you all for watching. Bye.